Welcome back. Abu Dhabi has seen a significant rise in the number of hotels over the last 2 years as the Emirate focuses on developing its tourism and leisure industry. So how has the sector fared to date, and what are the issues that need to be addressed going forward? Well, to discuss this, we're now joined by Marlow, the Head of Property and Hospitality Practice in Abu Dhabi at Tamimi & Company. Welcome to the show today.
Hello there.
Now, a recent report has revealed that one of the main issues for the hospitality industry in Abu Dhabi is an excess of supply. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, no, that's right. I hear the same stories. Currently in Abu Dhabi, from recent figures that I've seen, we've got 118 hotels and hotel apartments. Now, when you look at the supply that's really come in over the last 12 to 18 months, as well as looking at the numbers of the rooms, I think you need to look at what's coming in, the type of hotel that's coming in, the type of operator.
Yeah.
Traditionally, the hotels in Abu Dhabi have been sort of the more traditional unbranded hotels in the mid-scale sector, with some of the older internationally branded hotels. But that has changed in the last, well, certainly in the last 12 to 18 months. And what you've got now is a greater number of the upmarket, upscale sector, internationally branded hotels that are coming through. So there's a shift in the market, and potentially a different tier emerging in those hotels. And
now there's especially a special sort of focus on Yas Island as well. Now, of course, when the motor racing isn't on, what happens for the rest of the year, capacity-wise?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been great. We've just had a really very successful Grand Prix, so that's fantastic, and well done to Yas Island for organising that, and that the hotels obviously would have benefited. But you're right. That's just one part of the year. So we need to look at where Yas Island is, where it's going. Now, I know that the circuit is working very hard to hold other events through the year, and it certainly has already organised some, and it's organising more. You know, they have go-karting, they have various family events. But if you look at what else is there on offer within the vicinity, you've got the Yas Yacht Club and the Marina. Now, that is going to be a major landmark, particularly given that it's got the Volvo Ocean Race stop-off now.
Right.
And that's a 2-week event. You know, the whole world is going to descend, whether it's physically there or through watching on the TV. That's a huge event and a huge coup for Abu Dhabi. With Yas particularly, there's going to be some short-term pain until the master development is completely finished. Whilst right now, to an outsider, Yas might look a little bit isolated, actually given time, it will be in the middle of a lot of other things that will bring, hopefully, a different type of traveller.
What are we looking at short-term?
In terms of Yas, or...?
Yes, yeah, in terms of Yas.
Oh, I think for Yas, it's obviously up on the top of their list to get more events. They've got the Yas Show weekends, which have started and are very, very popular. So I think it's gradually building on what they've got and what they're doing very well. With the international hotel brands, the good thing about them coming in is that they can build on the success that the Abu Dhabi Tourism Authority has already had. The ADDA is doing an amazing job in promoting Abu Dhabi, and in working with all of the other companies and organisations like ADASH and TDIC and ADNEC. So as a group of very sort of interested parties for the promotion of Abu Dhabi, they're doing extremely well. But when you look at the international operators that come in, you look at what they also bring. So they're not relying just on Abu Dhabi to support their business. They bring expertise with them.
Definitely. And that's exactly what they need as well, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, do you think they're going about it the right way? I mean, is there an oversupply issue? I mean, is it going to sort of sting them sort of later on, do you think?
I think they are going about it the right way. I think that their theory is credibility, sustainability. Let's get it right. You know, if there is some slowness to start off with, particularly given the current environment, then that's okay, because in the long run they should get to where they want to be. Abu Dhabi have really started strongly. That they've got an amazing cultural program, classical concerts, the museums, the Guggenheim, the Louvre. I mean, they're not open yet, but they will come. There are some brilliant sporting events with the golf, the tennis, the motor racing now. The sailing, there's going to be a huge yachting community that will be attracted to Abu Dhabi.
Definitely. So in terms of investments as well, are they doing any sort of investment restructuring at all?
In terms of Abu Dhabi, the government itself,
exactly, yeah,
they're investing hugely.
Yeah.
They're really investing hugely. Some of it's not quite so tangible, but it's there. It's there in terms of the promotion of the emirate, in terms of the events that it's organising, the various bodies and organisations that it's working with, the huge infrastructure that's going on at the moment, the roads, the bridges. They've just opened up a third bridge onto the island. You've got the Khalifa Highway. There's huge investment going in from the government.
It really is a great push for the Abu Dhabi hospitality sector. They're definitely very exciting. Thank you so much for coming on. That's all we've got time for.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me.
Well, that's it from the business desk. You can write to us though at ib@city7tv.com. Up next, June Wrigley is back with the news.